Hey, it's Jeff Walker, and I thought I'd shoot a video for you from the ski lift for something a little bit different. So it's an experiment. We'll see how it works out. I've got a limited amount of time till we get up to the top, but I am in Telluride, Colorado. Just incredibly beautiful. It's very close to my home and one of my favorite spots to ski. So anyways, I just asked a question on my Facebook page that said if you were riding a lift with me, what's one of the #1 questions you would ask me? And Ian Westerman asked a pretty interesting one. It said, he said, and I'm going to paraphrase because I don't have it in front of me, but it was, how do you deal with haters? Do they ever get to you? And you know, that's a really, really good question because, and I want to take it bigger than just how I deal with haters, because this is something that holds a lot of people back. You know, in the world we're in right now, where anyone can make comments, anyone can be a publisher, anyone can put up a YouTube channel, anyone can create a hate site, it's really, you know, you're going to have detractors. And, you know, it's like they say, haters gonna hate, right? So, but the tougher thing is like if you're out there and you're going to try to accomplish something big in the world, and hopefully that's who I'm talking to, is people that want to accomplish something big and to create a big life. The reality is there's going to be people that are detractors. And they might even be people in your family. They might even be brothers and sisters, parents, even spouses. They could be friends of yours. And you know, the thing is, when you set out and start a business, you're doing something that, you know, very few people do. And so like I always just think, so to answer the question is, haters don't, I certainly have people that detractors, people out there saying things that aren't nice about me, and they don't bother me. They just don't. And I know that it might sound weird that they don't, but the fact is like, if it's someone that's just not accomplishing anything in their lives and I don't have any respect for them, why should I give them any power whatsoever about how I feel? You know, why should I give up that power? Because I know I'm out there making a huge impact. I mean, I deal, you know, I communicate almost every day with people that I've made a tremendous impact on their life. And that's the thing you have to focus on, is if you want to get out there, make an impact in the world, you know, you want to build a business, you want to build an income, you want to have some success, you know, you have to, you know, it's like there's this quote from I hope that's not too loud for you. There's this quote from Winston Churchill, and he said that if you want to reach your destination, you can't stop and throw stones at every dog that barks. And that's so true. You know, you know, no one ever built any mountain. There's no statue. There are no statues anywhere that are dedicated to haters. You know, there's no statues that are dedicated to critics. And there's always going to be critics. It's like when I first started publishing way back in '96, the very first time I was publishing a free newsletter. And I was just trying to help people, help investors. And you know, I had some people write back and be really grumpy about stuff, and I was really surprised. And then I had one of my other readers, I mentioned this to, said, hey, you know, no good deed goes unpunished. No good deed goes unpunished. I was going to say unpublished. No good deed goes unpunished. And the thing is there's people that are out there that are like, that's how they get their value in the world, is by being critics, being haters, and again, they've never accomplished anything. So, you know, if you have something in you to create a business, to go out there and make a big impact on people, to help people, you know, then you can't. It's like your moral obligation to get out there and to create. And you can't let people, you can't let detractors get in your way. You can't let them stop you, because then you're just withholding your gifts from the world. So yeah, haters, they don't bother me. How do I deal with them? I ignore them. It's that simple. You know, if someone wants to show up on one of my sites, on one of my properties, on my blog or my social media page, and leave, you know, nasty comments, I'm all about constructive criticism. I'm all about listening to people if they've got criticism. I think we all have to do that. But if someone just wants to show up and just be hateful, then, you know, I'm either going to nuke their comments, or I'm going to deal with them, and my tribe is going to come and protect me. You know, and if someone is out there on a hate site that's just, you know, just out there creating a problem on some site that I can't control, I just ignore it. It makes no difference to me. So, I mean, that's the thing is, you know, it's a situation, you know, in this world, almost everyone has to deal with if you're going to get out there and create. And the best way is just to ignore it. And now, actually, the tougher part is dealing with like your family and your friends, and you know, that if you want to step up and be big, then you know you might actually, I hate to say this, but you might actually lose some relationships like that. And you know, if someone is upset with you because of the success you achieve in your life, then they're probably not someone you want in your life. So get out there and create something big, and don't worry about, you know, the negatives. Listen to the, you know, listen to the constructive criticism, but listen to people who are qualified to make constructive criticism. If it's someone who's never built a business, never created anything in their lives, they probably are not the best person to be telling you if you got a good business idea or not. So, you know, get some good friends, get some good mastermind partners, get good feedback from people that count, and just don't worry about the naysayers. So that's it. Thanks for the question, Ian. And we get to the top of the lift, and I'm going to see what this looks like with all these lift towers making all sorts. But that's it from the lift in Telluride, Colorado. Thanks for listening.